we're in an Indigenous Renaissance period now. People want to hear our stories. They want authenticity. I'm not exactly used to this kind of attention. Um, but yeah, it's nice. Because I think Qavvik is uh, a really lovable character. I mean, he's a guy who skirts the law, but I think he has it where it counts. I mean, I put a lot of work into demonstrating who this guy was deep down. Like I think he was uh, raised by some powerful matriarchs. You know, he's not trying to assume any roles or anything like that, or push in any direction, trying to change this woman that he loves. He's accepting of who she is, and I think he's a positive role model for any men out there. So I guess it's natural, I suppose, that people would find him interesting and alluring, maybe in a good way. Yeah. Episode one, you see a whole heck of a lot of me. So I warned my mom. I was like, look, you might want to skip episode. And then, of course, everyone watches this thing and she gets back, how come you didn't warn me? And I was like, I did. I told you multiple times. She was like, oh, maybe I was just too excited to listen to what you were saying. Like, classic mom. Thanks. But nonetheless, it's all out there now. So enjoy, world. Yeah, we filmed it all out in Iceland. Truthfully, it wasn't nearly as cold as northern Saskatchewan. It was way colder back home, but it was chilly. It was chilly. There's never been a better time to get into the industry. We're in an Indigenous Renaissance period now. People want to hear our stories. They want authenticity. They're not putting up with, the Italians pretending to be us. Not only do they want to hear our stories, but they want to hear all of our individual stories, all the individual tribes, the groups. We're not a monolith. We're not all the same. I'm very proud of my Cree heritage on both of my Mushroom and Cookham side, and also of where I get my name from, Montgrand. That's Michif. And the nice thing about working with other Indigenous people too, all the heavy lifting is done already, right? We're not sitting there and we're not having to explain all of the BS that has happened in our past. And so it's uplifting because nobody laughs more than when just a bunch of natives are hanging out, right? So yeah, we had some really great times, and everyone's like a real ally. Jody is awesome. She's incredibly intelligent, really well read. I mean, sharp as a razor, that one. Yeah, and everyone in the production was going out of their way to understand